I mean, I was staying in the house, so my daughter had babysat the babies.
Yeah.
I babysat Celeste and Bella once, and they were so shy. They didn't want to leave their mom and their dad, but eventually I broke them down, and they grew attached to me, I guess, in a way, because Celeste wouldn't even leave my leg. And Shanann, she just had a smile that made everybody smile. You couldn't help it. When she smiled, you had to be happy. Her laugh was contagious, and those girls, they had the laughs of angels, and they had the hearts of angels, and the souls of angels. I just can't believe that they're gone.
Picture of perfection.
Shanann, she just had a smile that made everybody smile.
That's what the Watts family portrayed online. It's what close friends saw in real life, too.
Everyone who looked at Shanann and Chris, they just immediate thought was love.
Today, the family babysitter visits the home she's always walked up to, not to watch the kids, but to light a candle at their memorial.
I don't think any of us expected this. I definitely didn't, and I'm so sorry.
Lauren Nauman says she never expected the search for a pregnant Shanann Watts and her two girls to end as a homicide investigation. She definitely didn't expect the police to name husband and father Chris Watts as the suspect.
I wanted to defend him for what people were claiming he did before he confessed.
She defended her close family friend, even when the world didn't.
Nobody that knew him wanted to believe that it was him.
Now, why this could happen hasn't come out just yet. But right now, it's time to grieve.
He's a monster. And he's a monster who let us comfort him and felt absolutely no remorse for what he's done.
In these moments,
God, I miss him.
Loved ones
A Rockies game that night?
No, I don't think so. But there was the Broncos were playing.
Okay.
Which we couldn't see because they sat us in really crappy spots, but it's okay because it's preseason. But,
So do you recall what time you went there?
no. I remember, well, kind of. So he had to get a babysitter that night.
Do you know who that was?
Somebody who's really young. I remember I asked him who his babysitter was, and he's like, we have two. This girl's only 17, but the other one's out of town. So this girl's going to stay, and she doesn't do overnights, so I got to be back by 10. And I remember her saying that, and him saying that. And I don't know what time he got to my house. It was between
I babysat Celeste and Bella once, and they were so shy. They didn't want to leave their mom and their dad, but eventually I broke them down, and they grew attached to me, I guess.
You might have had for babysitting their children.
Yes.
So how long have you known Chris and Shanann?
My dad used to work with them, and I think I got to meet them when I was around 6 or 7 years old.
So Jeremy is your dad?
Yes.
And who did he work with?
He worked with both of them. They both worked at Longmont Ford. Shanann was a salesperson, and Chris was a mechanic.
Okay.
In the meantime, if you do hear from her, just give us a call back and let us know, okay?
91.